Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys an Earth, Air, Fire, and Water element reading this week. So in place of doing all 12 zodiac signs, I wanted to go ahead and just kind of try out this format this week. Just a little bit easier for me to do rather than all 12. So anyways, you guys, at the end of the day, just take what resonates for you and get rid of what doesn't. Everything that I'm using here on camera will be listed down below. So this is going to be for the week of June 14th through the 20th. And I will put the timestamps down below, as well as all the signs that correlate to each element. So we're going to start off with Earth right now, okay? So Earth signs, you guys, are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So if you're any of those signs, or you have placements in any of those signs, or you want to cross watch for one of those signs, again, just take what resonates for you. So let's get started. We're going to take a look and see what is the overall theme for Earth signs this week, June 14th through the 20th. Let's go ahead and see what is the overall theme this week. Let's take a look. Ooh, we have sugar-coated pineapple, okay? I like this because this is very, very sweet energy. It's like your week is actually sugar-coated, all right? So let's see what this is all about. Sugar-coated energy for the week. Something is sugar-coated. Ooh, I like that. Four of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting here with this Four of Swords energy. It says healing and recovery. So this just tells me here that you're feeling really in alignment. You're actually experiencing more sweetness in your life. And it could be that you're coming from a dark period where you did a lot of recovering and healing, but now you're actually ready to, have some fruit, maybe even eat some pineapple, maybe even go on some sort of a tropical vacation, spend some time at the beach, maybe even by the pool. But there's something to do with being in a sweeter type of an energy, going from maybe doom and gloom to more of sunshine and rainbows. Wow. Okay, so this right here is connected to Gemini. It can also be connected to twin flames. It could also be connected to just choices that you're making with your heart. Maybe your heart has recovered and you're able to make choices that are going to be much more favorable and sweet. Could be that a lover is also being sweet towards you, and they're wanting to recover or heal anything that wasn't so great before. So we could be dealing with some sort of a reconciliation, people coming back, people wanting to work things through. It could also be that we have done a lot of healing and recovering and work on ourselves, and so we're coming into a partnership, a love partnership. It's very sweet. But the new moon in Gemini that obviously just passed, this could be also responsible, as in we are attracting something new, because that's what the new moon is. The new moon is about new things, setting intentions for what we want, right? So we've done a lot of healing and recovering, and because of that, now some sort of more favorable condition is being placed on our path when it comes to love or connecting on a deep soul level with someone else. So that's really beautiful. And what else do we have? Ooh, we have the Tower's energy. Tower can be connected, well, it's connected to Mars, and that can be connected to a Aries or a Scorpio. We have divine intervention. I'm getting here that this is like divinely orchestrated. Something was divinely orchestrated to start to fall into place. So I feel like you guys are going to fall into place this week. You're coming into alignment with another person. And it's been divinely orchestrated to be this way because there had to be some sort of healing or recovery that needed to be done before the two of you could come together and work something through. And if you guys are not in a relationship, or if you're not interested in a relationship, this could just be you becoming more connected and in alignment with yourself, where you're much more happy. You've had your Tower moment. Now that the chips have fallen and the dust has settled, now you can clearly see what you want moving forward. So you're going to make choices that are based upon what you love, and you're going to experience so much more sweetness in your life because you're coming from a place of who you truly are. That's where you're operating from now, who you truly are and what you truly want. And you're going to experience all that sweetness now. It's like nectar. It's like fruit nectar. I don't know. It's beautiful. So that is your guys' overall theme this week, which is pretty badass, I got to say. So anyways, now we're going to go into what is maybe some sort of a challenge or a lesson that could be present at this time. So let's take a look. Challenge or lesson that could be present this week for you, Earth signs. Okay, so we have fairy tale. We have a duration clock. Oh my God, I love this. More fruit. We've got pineapples and we have freaking strawberries, you guys. Oh man. Okay, so this is kind of cool because this is telling me that a part of your challenge or lesson has been this belief. You know, this belief is something just a fairy tale. Is it just my imagination? You had to go through something. So there's been some sort of like duration. Also too, there's something about divine timing. Something just was not in the cards. It just wasn't meant to be at a particular time. So some sort of just duration, time period needed to go on, and some sort of healing and growth that we just saw here needed to happen in order for people to grow, to actually be able to come together and be on the same page. So again, if this is about a person, I do feel like there's some sort of reconciliation or some kind of a period of time where you guys are able to come together and work things through. If you're single or you just want to be alone, or that's not even what you're focused on right now, this is about you growing in new ways. It's time. Could be for some of you guys, it's time to get off the fairy tale wagon. It's time for you to actually start taking your dreams and putting them into motion. Some of us kind of formulate in our heads what we're going to do, but we never do anything with it. Now it's time in order to put that new idea out on the table and take a chance and grow. Nothing's going to happen for you as long as you're just kind of sitting on that idea. You have to actually put it out into the world. Okay, so it can go either way, you guys. It doesn't always have to be about love. So what I'm getting here is that you've learned everything that you need to learn. Now it's time to set something new into motion. So we've got strawberries and we've got pineapples. You're about ready to experience that life's nectar, that fruit's nectar, that sweet energy. Your due is what I'm getting here. It's beautiful. So now we're going to go into tips for your healing and ascension. Tips for healing and ascension. What chakra is highlighted for you at this time? Let's see. Ooh, we have values. Throat chakra. I'm getting here because you value what you want. You value who you are. You're also speaking your truth. And because of this, other people see this and they value you because you value yourself. There's something about self-respect. And when you respect yourself and you have boundaries, this right here is very attractive. So somebody sees your value because you value yourself. And that might have been a lesson that you needed to learn. So you have ascended in this area. This is also telling you that this crystal that you could be attracted to right now that you need to get may be a blue lace agate. That could be significant for some of you guys. Let's go ahead and see what else. Today, I do the task that I've been avoiding doing, the mundane task that needs to get done. Wow, this to me is huge for people that are looking to finally take action on an idea or looking to take action on something that you've been sitting on. Because this says now, cleaning the house, washing the floor, taking care of bills. I recognize that these things actually have, help me to stabilize my chakras. They make me feel more empowered and are a part of my karmic yoga. It says, I feel so much better after I release the worry from my mind. So you guys have realized that by worrying about something, by waiting for something to happen, by putting all of your eggs into someone else's basket, that doesn't get you anywhere. It really doesn't. You have learned to value yourself. You have done the work. You have healed. You have recovered. You have done something amazing here. And because you've done this, it's raised your vibration. And so now you're being brought into vibration with either another person or the thing that you're meant to be doing in this life. So it's like you're being brought into alignment with your destiny. Things are starting to come together. You're going to start tasting the sweetness of life. Finally, it's here. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. So you're in alignment with yourself, your true self, and that brings you into alignment with what's meant for you. All right, so let's now look at upcoming energies, on the horizon energies. What is just ahead? We have autumn. So we had spring. See that pineapple and that also strawberry energy? I actually relate that more to summer. So we have something about autumn. So there's some kind of maybe time frame in autumn. And now it could be for some of you guys that's actually either just around the corner or maybe it's not. Because if it's summer, then it's winter, and then, yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense. So, yeah. Just don't pay attention to what I said. All right, what else? Ooh, we have the Two of Flames, Two of Wands energy, choices. So it may be that in the upcoming season, okay, whenever that is for whoever's watching this video, there could be some sort of choice that we are making about our lives. And we have Sun. The Sun is connected to Leo's energy. This to me is an illumination. This is positive changes, choices that you make that are actually going to turn positive. So it's a positive choice, and you have enough information, you have enough illumination, you have enough understanding and clarity to make this decision, which is going to bring you some sort of happiness. And the Master of Arrows could be, King of Swords, which could be Aquarius's energy. So this to me is telling me here that you're able to make a decision. It is a logical decision. So again, you're enlightened enough and you're in your truth to make this decision. It's not a up in the air, confused, fantasy-based, not a connection, but a choice. You're actually grounded when you make this choice, and you're making the choice that's best for you, that's actually going to continue to brighten your world and your energy. So not only do you have a lot of sweetness coming for you, or sweetness that is ahead for you, or that you're starting to experience now, it's actually continuing. Okay? So it's like not, the seasons aren't going to change and then all of a sudden things are going to go back to doom and gloom. No, I'm actually getting here that you're going to continue to make the choices that are right for you. And some of you guys, could have something to do with business, because he's holding that briefcase. Something to do with business. You're going to make some sort of a very smart business move, a move that's going to help you to grow, because the Sun is all about growth and illumination, and it's about happiness, bright horizons, positivity all the way. So you're going to make the correct decision for you in either your career or just in life in general, or with a particular, whatever this is. So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and now go into your guidance and your protection from above. Wow. Okay, you guys. So the fact that we got the Lover's card and now we're getting Cupid, Love and Desire, I feel like the majority of you guys might be connected to maybe romance. But again, that doesn't have to necessarily be about romance. It's just what you truly desire. And what some of you guys might truly desire is to be successful, to do what you love to do, to go towards the ultimate career of your dreams, you know? So we are being guided by Cupid. Cupid's arrow is headed in the direction that we're meant to go in. Oh, I love it. Right? My energetic frequency determines my experiences. Yeah, because you have worked on your vibration. Do you see this? This is so cool. He's holding the arrows of Cupid. Cupid's arrows have landed. You know, the master. Now I'm the master of these arrows. I'm the master of the direction that I want to take in life, wherever that's supposed to go, or whatever I want to go. My energetic frequency, his frequency, and I keep saying he, it could be a she too, but my frequency determines my experiences. I can take these arrows and point them in any direction that I choose. I attract everything that is meant for me. My frequency is so freaking high vibe that I experience joy, happiness, sweetness, everything. My future is bright. I love it, you guys. So anyways, that was for earth signs. Now we're going to go ahead and move into air signs. All right, you guys. So this portion of the reading is for air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So just take what resonates for you and leave everything that doesn't. We're going to start off with your overall theme. So what is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra's overall theme for the week of June 14th to the 20th? We have jellyfish, transparency, okay? So let's get some tarot and see what that's about. Transparency. We have the King of Wands, which could be a Leo, visionary leader. So some sort of transparency with either a Leo or some kind of a vision, something that we envision for ourselves. And sometimes that King of Wands can be, you know, like a boss, or transparent with the boss, or we're in some sort of an authoritative position and we are being transparent about what we expect from people. Okay. Oh yeah, the King of Wands is definitely somebody who's very independent, but Nine of Pentacles indicates someone who has kind of earned the right. They've earned the right to be in their position. So if this is you, what I'm getting here is that you don't have anything to lose just being transparent. It could also be that some of you guys are looking to step away from, you know, more of like a corporate job or somebody that's like above you as in a boss, and you're looking to kind of branch off and do your own thing. Okay, so it's just about being honest and transparent with this person or this individual. Yeah, this Page of Cups can be indication of Pisces as well. It's how I see Page of Cups. But this is something that's just kind of like it's friendly. It's a very friendly energy. It's very lighthearted. This doesn't have to be something that's too heavy. But it is about being expressing to someone how you feel and what your position is and what you even expect. Now, some of you guys could be going from being single to now this King of Wands is offering you, messaging you, and wanting to invite you to do something or to be with you in an intimate way. That could be another message as well. And so you're just kind of determining what you want to do with this. And it really is up to you what you want to do. Can you see this person as someone that you would be interested in? Sometimes we just know. Sometimes you know better than to waste someone's time. You already know that they're, okay, and I'm just going to use this as an example. You know that you're not going to be into someone that is like a chronic partier, or somebody who's all about the nightlife and going to bars and all that other crap, and you're more of a homebody. That's never going to work for you. You already know it. Or let's just say you hate smoking and your partner smokes. That's not going to work for you. Okay? So there's certain things that we know that are not going to work for us. So this is about being strong, being very transparent. And you can say this in a very loving way. But this right here is saying, hey, this is where I stand. And this is what I expect. And so are we on the same page or are we not on the same page? And sometimes it is about gently letting someone down to say, hey, you know what? I'm just not available, or I'm just not looking to connect, or I'm not looking to, be in a relationship. So I don't want to waste your time. Not sometimes. Honesty really is always the best policy. There's some instances that maybe it wouldn't be, but when you're talking about someone who is wanting to invest their time and their energy with you, there's no reason to waste people's time. So only take that if that resonates, okay? This could also be that you're looking for someone else to be transparent with you as well. Do they want to stay single? Do they want to be in a relationship? What's going on here? So there is some sort of a transparent conversation that's happening this week with someone, whether it's a boss, a friend, a lover, or whatever, and it's about where you stand versus where they stand. So that's what's coming through. All right, so now we're going to go into what are some current challenges or lessons that may present themselves. Let's take a look at that. Current challenges that may represent themselves. I'm trying to think of what deck I was using for the previous one. Why can't I find it? I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me just go back to my old ones that I was looking at here. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, charms. Sorry, guys. Charm cards. There we go. Okay, so what are some lessons or challenges that could present themselves this week? Okay, I feel like you guys, if you have an issue or a problem with someone this week or a conversation, it's going to get smoothed over. It doesn't have to be chaotic. It doesn't have to be a total nightmare. You guys are going to find a way to just kind of like butter smooth it over. We have winter. I feel like whatever the situation is, you might still be dealing with this person in the winter time. So it's like there's the feeling of moving forward in a positive way. We have style, okay? I almost feel like you're learning someone's style. So you could find yourself just kind of accepting someone to a point, or it's just not my style, and you're being very discerning and you're saying no. So it just take it as it resonates. Some of you guys are explaining to someone, just being very transparent. You know what? This just isn't what I like. I'm just going to keep moving forward. And that's not where I see us long term. I don't see us this working out long term. So you find a way to kind of smooth it over and say it in a nice way, or deliver this information in a nice way. And for others, I do feel like you're kind of accepting someone's style, as long as it doesn't completely go against your belief systems and what you're not going to be able to accept. And you're finding a way, both of you, to smooth it over. And there is some sort of winter, like you guys are moving towards more of like a long-term situation or an investment with this individual. And this could be also too, when it comes to a work situation, if this is not about a relationship, this is like you're finding your own style. And by winter, you're doing what you love to do in your own way and in your own style. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's really, really positive either way. So the lessons that you're going to be going through, or challenges, might be that you just kind of have to either compromise or find a way to just tell someone in, like a non-confrontational way that, hey, this is what I want, and just be honest, and things will start to smooth over, maybe perhaps with time. So now we're going to go into tips for your healing and ascension. Tips for healing and ascension. Ooh, see, look at this. There's something about communication here. Trust. Throat chakra. Trust just by being transparent and honest, that you're going to get that back. And we don't always get that back, but what I'm getting here with this particular situation or person, like, you're going to know. You're going to know where you stand. You're going to know how that feels to you. You're just going to know. You're going to also trust what to say and what not to say. You're going to trust on how to deal with a person or a situation. Kind of like you take into consideration their style. So you're like, you know what? Maybe coming at them in this way won't be the best approach. So you're just going to kind of take some time and figure out, how do I communicate with this individual, or how do I go about this situation? So just trust. Blue calcite could also be a crystal that some of you guys may want to pick up in order to help you with your throat chakra. What else? Today, I choose to ignore any criticism sent my way. I choose to affirm positive things about myself. I choose to surround myself with people who speak positively about me to me. I believe that I deserve kindness from both myself and others. So again, this is about, regardless of what anybody has anything to say or whatever criticisms might come your way, trust that you're going to find the right words to communicate and be transparent in a situation with someone this week. And if that doesn't resonate with you guys, it may just not be your story this week, okay? But you deserve kindness from both yourself and from other people. So you deserve a kind conversation. You deserve a conversation where we can be open and honest, but it doesn't have to get out of control or crazy. So I just feel like there is a conversation, an important one, with someone this week about your life and about what you're doing and what you want. And you're going to find a creative way to have that conversation, so that way you can start doing something that you really love, if that makes sense. All right. So now we're going to take a look and see what is on the horizon energy. What does on the horizon energy look like? We have rose-colored glasses. Okay, so we have 7 of keys, weighing options. So 7 of keys is 7 of pentacles. So 7 of pentacles is kind of like that energy where we're taking a little bit of time, pulling back a little bit to kind of figure out what we want to do. This card says weighing options, rose-colored glasses. Am I moving too quickly? What do I want to do moving forward? I'm weighing my options. I'm not making a full commitment just yet. I'm kind of keeping the options open and weighing what I want. So whatever conversation I feel like you have with someone, some of you guys are going to move forward and make the investment, and others you kind of might decide, I'm not sure what I want to do with this. And so on the horizon, it might still be somewhat up in the air. But I like this because even if something seems like maybe it's not going to work, it does seem like this energy renews. The star's connected to Aquarius. So something is renewing, something is able to heal. We're going to be able to get on the right track. This isn't just a doom and gloom situation. We're going to be able to keep moving forward towards what we love to do. Yeah, like this, you're going to transition. So if you're having an issue with someone, I definitely feel like you guys are going to work it through. If something is challenging at first, I feel like it will get better later. And some of you guys might just decide to completely transition away and just cut ties with someone, but it's not done in an abrupt way, kind of like, oh my God, I need to get this person out of my life. It's just, I'm being honest. This is how I feel. It's not working. I've weighed these options. It's not going to work. So I'm just going to go ahead and go towards something new. I'm going to take off these rose-colored glasses. I can't pretend anymore. I just have to be true and authentic to me. So either way, take it as it resonates. I feel like you guys are going to be happier in the long run as long as you are true to yourself. That's what I'm getting. Yep. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get some messages for guidance and protection moving forward. So guidance from above. 111, I love this. You are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. So it really does start with you, you guys. It really does. It starts with you. Wounded. I will not allow toxic people from the past to ruin me for future encounters. I take back my power now. So some of you guys might feel some wounds coming up, but you realize that you are the person that's in control. And with whatever wounds that are unresolved or unhealed, you will continue to create from those wounds. So if you don't want to continue to see the same things show up, start to work on the things that you want to change. So your thoughts are vibrations, and that will attract to you maybe perhaps other wounded people that are working out those same issues. And so if you're kind of done with that cycle and you want to transition out of that, you can certainly take off that lens at any time and start to see yourself as somebody that's more in control of your destiny and your fate. You know, you don't have to be at the mercy of other people. You can say, you know what? Nope, I'm done with that. I'm not going to allow that one thing that happened to me rule the rest of my life. I take off those glasses now and I say, no, I'm going to move forward in the most positive way that I possibly can. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to create a new journey. I'm going to create a new life. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. So it's actually, you know, some challenges I feel with communication, but I feel like most of you are going to get through it, and others are just going to find a way to say, you know what, this is what I want, and I have to just be honest, and you're going to be happier because you did that. So that's it. And if somebody is kind of starting to be toxic or trying to go against what you're trying to create, what this is telling you is that I will not let this toxic person ruin what I'm trying to create. You're going to take back your power and you're going to carry on your own way. One, which is you. Take care of you. All right, so now we're going to move on into fire signs. All right, you guys, this portion is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get your messages. Let's see, what is your overall theme for the week of June 14th through the 20th? Let's take a look. Whale, solo journey, okay? So let's see what that's all about this week. Solo journey. Okay, what I'm getting here is that you're going from a solo journey to a not so solo journey. This Hierophant is the energy of Taurus, okay? You might feel a spiritual connection with someone this week, or you might just feel like you're being advised by your higher self to connect with someone, okay? Maybe it's time to settle down. Maybe it's, you know, it's part of your tradition, or it's just something that you want. You want to build a family. You and someone else share the same kind of values, and so you want to start building your life with them. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you guys might also just be on your solo journey doing your own thing, and you're just on a spiritual journey. That could be it as well. But I feel like some of you guys are going from solo to connect. Yeah, Three of Cups. Three of Cups is definitely about coming together with other people of your same vibration. You could be finding your spiritual family, your spiritual soul, you know, sisters and brothers. You could just be finding a community of people that you really resonate with. It's a spiritual community. So again, you're going from solo to coming together with others. Oh, beautiful. Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy. So if you're Sagittarius, this could really be a message specifically for you. But what this does is it helps to restore your faith. It helps to restore just anything that was lost, but it's definitely like it's complementary. You and another person, or you and several people, come together as a group and you complement each other. It's very healing for you. So if you've been alone for a while, or if you've just been kind of like trying to do your own thing, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's something about letting other people in. They're a part of your experience. They're a part of your journey. It's about working together with others, maybe even collaborating with other people, or just co-creating with someone else. And you're being like spiritually connected with them, or spiritually drawn to them to do some sort of work assignment. And it could be like the spiritual community that you guys both belong to, or something like that. So it's really quite beautiful. So let's take a look and see what is your challenges or lessons that could be coming together this week. Also, just so you guys know, 3 of Cups can be reconciliation, and so can Temperance. So some of you guys could be reconciling with some kind of a soul partnership where you've been alone for a while and now you guys are coming into some sort of reconciliation with them as well. Okay, so I don't want to leave that out too. All right, let's see what kind of challenges or lessons could present themselves this week. Yeah, I feel like something's coming back around, you guys, with that regeneration, okay? And so the challenge aspect of this is that this is something that maybe you have been wanting for a long time. Maybe you never thought it was going to happen, and all of a sudden it's here, and it's like, whoa. It presents a little bit of a challenge for you because you weren't expecting it. Planetary influences, I feel, are bringing someone back. It could be Mercury retrograde. It could be, because sometimes in retrograde, people come back. It could be that. It could also just be maybe like the new moon in Gemini that just came back around, or it could just be several things. But planetary influences are huge as to what's happening right now, the way that the planets are aligned, or certain things that are in your sign, etc. We have cream of the crop. Wow. So, like, save the best for last. I almost feel like this right here is coming up as a challenge or a lesson, kind of like sometimes we have to wait for the best, or we have to wait things out until someone can see the best in us, or we can see the best in someone else. There had to be certain things that have happened, maybe outside influences that played a role in someone's ascension or how someone was thinking or feeling at the time. But something's being restored and regenerated with 3 of Cups, Temperance, and now the Windmill. So something's coming back around. Someone's coming back. There's an opportunity to connect with people that we're meant to connect with. We're being rejuvenated. We're seeing our worth again. So even if it's not an old person coming back, we're coming into connection with who we're meant to come into connection with. Other people now are going to influence us in a positive way. They're going to inspire us for our light to shine through. They're going to regenerate, or they're going to help instill that light back into us after maybe a dark period, is what I'm seeing here. So that could be challenging for some of you because maybe you just feel safe being alone and you don't really want to trust other people. But this is telling you here to open yourself up to some sort of new energy that wants to be regenerated within you. It's really nice. So let's get some tips for healing and ascension here. What chakra is being highlighted at this time for fire signs? Oh yeah, bliss. Look at that. You're coming into alignment. Look at that. I mean, that's like that Zen position. He's meditating. All of his chakras are aligned. The heart chakra is really activated. So I do feel that this will be very, very healing for you guys to really pay attention to just how you're connecting. If something's bringing you happiness and you're feeling really, really good, try not to question it. Try not to discount that. It's like your higher self is in charge. So maybe pick up some lapis lazuli. This will also help you to connect with your bliss and to connect with your higher self. Today I focus on the people who extend me love. Oh my God, look. Rather than the ones who have rejected me. I remind myself that I am worthy, I am lovable, and not everybody has to agree in order for me to feel this way. People's opinions are based on their own experience, and it is never personal. So you realize, you guys, that whatever hurts, whatever situations that you've gone, through with others where they rejected you, they didn't love you in the way that maybe you deserved, or whatever happened, you're not allowing people from the past to ruin you for experiences of people that want to love you today or even in the future. So what you're doing is, because you've maybe done some healing and you have done your work, now you're coming back into alignment with your bliss, with your family, with your community, with people that are there for you. So these past experiences are no longer have power over you. You're taking back your power. You're stepping into your personal power, and you're realizing that really at the end of the day, what other people felt about you, it wasn't personal. It was just where they were at the time, or where they still are at. So nothing really is personal at the end of the day. Also, the 4 agreements. I think there's a 5th agreement now. That's a book. The 4 agreements. There's some kind of agreement that talks about not taking things personally. So there could be a special message, and maybe picking up that book that would be very helpful for you to help align you back into your bliss. You know what I'm saying? To help you to work on not taking things personally, which you may have done in the past, which could have really taken you out of alignment. But I'm seeing here that your feeling and your guidance to go towards community, to open yourself up again to people, no longer letting your fear or past hurts rule your life or your future anymore. That now you're coming back into yourself. You're coming back into bliss. It's really, really amazing. So now let's take a look and see what does on the horizon energy look like for you. Whoa. So those cards are not meant to be in this reading, I guess. So they're all over the floor. So we'll just take this. Oh my gosh, look, I can't believe this. Party of one. Solo journey again. Look at you guys. So what does this mean? Does this mean that we are still kind of just doing our own thing, even though this reading has very much been about connecting with other people? Let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the Empress. Oh, beautiful. It says feminine energy. So the feminine is very soft. She's still kind of building her own castle. She's building her own garden. She's taking care of herself. She feels really good and independent. So you're not going into these connections with your glass half empty, looking for other people to fill you up. That's why you're feeling really blissful in these new energies, dealing with these people. Because I feel like maybe before, when you were dealing with people, you were broken. Your glass was half empty. You could have entered into karmic connections, maybe even codependent relationships, where you learned a lot about yourself, but you had to learn the hard way. There was some pain. There was some stuff. It was heavy. But you're feeling much more whole now. And because you're much more whole now, you're going into a whole new playing field, to where now it's going to be equal. It's not going to be just you giving everything and other people just taking. No, this is you're abundant, and you know your worth now because you've done the work. Maybe some of you guys have been solo for so long, or however long it's been really. But because of that, now you're ready to extend yourself again. You're ready to trust. You're ready to love again. And I'm getting here that your soul family is embracing you now, or is just waiting for you in the future. Oh my God, look, see? Okay, so the Fool is connected to Aquarius, okay? This is Uranus's energy. Planet Uranus is all about freedom. It's all about expansion. I mean, Jupiter is very similar to me, but in a different way. Uranus is just you can't be contained. You're just wide open. You're wide open energy. You're up for anything. So you're up for new. You're up for new energies. You're willing to take a risk again. You're willing to take a chance. And because of this, you're drawing in new experiences into your life. Look at this. I can't believe it. Page of Pentacles, you guys. You're sprouting new growth, new leaves, new branches. To me, this is like a family tree. Now you're connecting with your soul family once again, with the people that you're meant to connect with. I feel like old karmic influences and ties may have held you back for quite some time. But the thing is, was it really holding you back? Or were there necessary lessons that you needed to learn in order to get to where you're at now? So it's almost like you guys are coming back up from the freaking grave is what I'm seeing here. You didn't die. What didn't kill you only made you stronger, you guys. Freaking amazing. And the Empress is connected to Taurus or Libra, just so you guys know. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and get some guidance and protection moving forward. We have survival shark. All right. So first of all, sharks, I mean, yes, sharks can swim in pods, but like, you know, I think it's a great white. I don't think great whites, they swim in pods. I believe that they're solo creatures, solo journey, like, you know, whales also swim in pods, but, you know, solo whale. Interesting how we have two sea creatures coming through, a whale and a shark. So that could resonate with somebody out there, but this is telling me here that you have your tools for survival now. You've been given your tools for survival with your experiences, the things that you had to go through. Again, what didn't kill you made you stronger. So now you're like in this shark tank with these other sharks, and now you know how to navigate. Now you know how to take care of yourself. Now you know how to survive. You're not just going to crumble, maybe like you did in the past. You're so much stronger now. You're so much more, you know, you're wiser now. So Spirit is saying, we got you because you got you. This is a co-creative situation. You've done the work, and we're also helping you to do the work. Oh my God. You guys just saw that, right? This is why I do all my card picking on camera, because you can't make it up. It says, what has not killed me has only worked in making me a stronger person. Holy crap. Survivor. You're a survivor. And look, survivor. I have chills all over my body. It's freaking crazy, you guys. What has not killed you has only worked in making you stronger. So pat yourself on the back. You are the freaking queen or king of your jungle now. You can survive in these infested waters now. You're no longer a little guppy. You're a freaking shark. Okay, not literally, but you know what I'm saying? Like sharks and whales. I mean, those are like predominant energies, like the cream of the crop of the freaking sea. So to me, this is telling me like you can own your, like you're in your own now. You know how to do you. And because you know how to do you and take care of yourself, now other people are not going to come into your life and take from you these lessons where you have to like just constantly deal with all that. It's not saying it will never happen to you again, but you're going to know, you're going to have a quicker reflex time. You're going to be able to hit the reset button a lot quicker with things. You're immediately going to know, you know what? This doesn't feel right. I'm not going to go slumming again. I'm not going to go down that road again. So I'm just done. I'm just done. It's pretty amazing. So I feel like you have been regenerated. You have been restored. You've been restored back to life. There's been some tough spiritual lessons that you've had to go through. Some of you guys might be coming into an actual connection with someone, as in after being by yourself for quite some time. Now you're ready to come into connection with, some kind of soul connection, person, family member, or something like that. It could be romantic. It could just be friendship or just community. Whatever this is, though, you have done the work. And so now all of a sudden, everything is just falling into place for you. You're coming back into alignment. You're doing what you're meant to do. Beautiful reading for fire signs. Hope it resonated. All right, you guys, we're going to move on to water signs. Hi, water signs. So we are going to be doing your reading now, and this is for Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So let's get started and see what is your overall theme for the week of June 14th to the 20th. What is your overall theme for fire signs? We have pure bridging gaps. Okay. So there could be a gap in your life. And so there could be, we're bridging this gap this week. Let's see what this is about. Bridging a gap this week. What is this? Ooh, I like this. Page of Pentacles. So something that maybe we have wanted to do. You know, an idea that we had. Maybe we wrote something down and now all of a sudden it's coming together this week. There's a payoff here. Okay, so this is something coming back, reunion, okay? Bridging gaps, coming back together with someone from the past, something that's been kind of stuck. We've been confused about it, or maybe somebody else has been confused about it. I feel like with that Page of Pentacles, somebody might be coming through this week with the message saying, and it might be written, it might be in an email or a message. Somebody might be telling you that they've missed you, they've thought a lot about you, and they want to come back, or they just want to reconcile with you or say that they're sorry. And this has been a situation that may have been stuck for quite some time. Okay? So just take it as that resonates for you. So now let's go into anything that could be challenging this week. Sorry, my arm just hit that. Challenging this week for you. Lessons or challenges that could present it themselves. So it's time's up. So what I'm getting here is that this reconciliation or message or idea or whatever that we've had in the past, because this could also be something that we've been thinking about for quite some time, an idea, and we haven't taken any action on it. We've just been thinking about it, planning it, but like enough planning already. Time is up. Now it's time for you to come together with what you're meant to do. So this doesn't have to be with a person. This could be just with yourself. It's time. It's time for you to come into some sort of union with your idea. Let's put it out there. Let's now do something with this. Let's take it from the dream world and actually put it into reality. And if this really, you're being replenished. So I do feel like for the majority of you, this has something to do with someone from the past coming back. And what this does is it helps to restore you or replenish you. It really helps you to deal with the loss or deal with anything that happened that has been keeping you stuck for quite some time. Yeah, something comes back around. It's almost like someone comes back and says, you know, I've always felt this way, and it's very healing for you, or you're able to express that to someone else. But again, it doesn't have to be about another person, something that's making its way back around to you for a reason. It's time for you to complete a cycle. You might be going around in the same circles over and over again, stuck, and Spirit saying, time is up. It's time for you to take action on whatever this is. So this could be you need to take action on something, or someone is coming back, one of the two. But something's coming back around because you're meant to do something with it. Something won't let you go because you're meant to finish it or do something with it, if that makes sense. Interesting energy. Okay. So now we're going to go into tips for healing and ascension. What's a chakra that is highlighted this week for you guys? Okay, so we have solar plexus chakra. Crystal is fire opal, courage. So some of you guys, there's someone, or it's you, that feels like a little kitten. When you look in the mirror, it's like, am I really that lion? Can I really move forward? Can I really do this? Do I have the courage and strength to handle something? Some of you guys are just still trying to figure out, can you do something? Do I have the confidence? Today, I recognize that loyalty and trust must be earned. And if they are broken, I need time to heal. And it's up to me to decide if a relationship is worth taking a chance to get hurt again. Ooh. Okay, so with the person coming back, if this is coming to you, you're going to have to ask yourself whether or not you want to take a risk. Yes, you could get hurt again. I mean, that's life, right? But there's not necessarily a wrong or right. You either do it or you don't. Is this person, do they have the courage or the strength to say they're sorry for something? So I feel like this could be you or someone else conjuring up the courage and the strength to come back and say, I'm sorry, I hurt you. Will you give me a second chance? And somebody is afraid perhaps that you won't take them back. That's what I'm seeing here, that you won't take them back. And if this is not about a reconciliation or a person from the past, this is about you just having enough strength and courage and confidence to move forward regardless of whether something works out or not. Can I take that leap of faith? Can I take this risk? Is this something that's going to pay off, or it's not? I'm too scared. What you're doing is you're removing fear and you're moving forward anyways, no matter what happens. So that right there is your ascension as well as healing this week. We need to heal our confidence, or someone is trying to restore their confidence so that way they can bring this healing to us to restore some kind of, or replenish some kind of stuck energy. That's the message I'm getting more than anything. All right, so let's get some on the horizon energy and see what this is about. We have farewell, saying goodbye to something. I have survived, 9 of Flames. Okay, our heart has gone through the ringer with something or someone. Well, we have 3 of Hearts, which could be an indication with the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Hearts, which is 3 of Cups, reconciliation. Okay, I want to start new. I am seeing here that after a period of time that someone has been away, like you've said goodbye to someone or someone said goodbye to you, that they're back. This love has survived. This love hasn't died. Okay? And somebody still holds the memories of the good times that you guys shared, and so they want to start new with you. Okay? So again, I have to revert back to, if this is not about a love situation or a person from the past coming back, this means that you're willing to leave your past behind and you're going towards better times. You're going towards things that you really, really love to do, and you're no longer letting your fears hold you back. You are going to be a survivor. You're going to be the lion. You're going to go towards things that bring you happiness and joy, and you're going to take a risk, and it's going to pay off. So take that as it resonates for you guys. So let's go ahead and end this reading with some guidance from above. Okay? Guidance from above. Visions. So I feel like your spirit guides, your angels, whoever you guys work with, you're going to be getting some sort of vision. Some of you guys might also see something in smoke or even clouds, and this is going to give you some sort of like a message. There's also something where maybe you're meditating and you're seeing some sort of vision, or maybe even a dream. So pay attention to all those things, because I feel like your guides are speaking to you through that. We have lanes. It says, I do not compare myself to other people on this journey of life. I stay in my own lane and let others do the same. So this right here is telling us, continue to stay in your own lane and try not to worry about anybody else but yourself. That energy alone, this really, really helps to empower you, and it really helps, especially if you're wanting someone to come back, kind of taking your focus off of them and placing it more on yourself. It's like it brings a more favorable outcome. Sometimes when we're holding on too tightly to someone, or we wish that things were different and we're trying to kind of intervene with their lives, sometimes that actually pushes people further and further away. So if this is about another person, I really feel that by just focusing on yourself and continuing to just kind of focus on your own dreams and your own visions, no matter what happens, whether they come back or they don't, you're going to be happy anyways. So there's one message. And if this isn't about another person, this is about you continuing to move forward towards your dreams. Stay in your lane. Don't let anything take you off your path. Continue to just focus on you, do you, and do what ultimately makes you happy in the end. So that is what I'm seeing with that. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this style this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.